Everybody. Happy Friday night. I'm hot. It's been a hot week. It's been a hot day. It's summertime, obviously it's hot. I'm in Florida, obviously it's boiling, but I feel especially hot. I think also before I got into the studio, I took a shower, but prior to taking a shower, I was outside with the chickens and setting up a new fly catcher thing and giving them some new bedding in the coop. And they also laid another egg. It's been nearly a week. I think tomorrow would have made a week since I found the first egg, and I found another one today, so that was really exciting. But all of that movement and work outside has got my body temperature raised up high. But it's a Saturday evening. I'm here and I am going to finish what I started the other night. It's so funny because the other night when I was initially working on this, I was like whispering and I had the baby monitor and I was like, oh, I don't want to wake him up, but this is the only opportunity that I have to work in here. And after being in here for nearly 2 hours working on these paintings, I finally shut everything down and was getting ready to go to bed, and he woke up. So, and like woke up calmly. I didn't go into the room and disturb him or like have to get him or anything. He eventually fell back asleep on his own, but it made me have to stay up and lay on the couch anyways. But tonight I have a free night. I have a baby free mommy and me night, and I am going to knock these out. I feel very happy with where I left them. When was that? Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday night. So I feel very happy about that. I think I've just got to get going with it. I gotta add some color to their lips, some highlights to the cheekbones, you know, give them a little bit of more life to their skin. And just kind of make them pop a little bit more. It just feels like, especially on this one, because the background is so dark and the hair is so dark, I've got to do a little bit of work to bring her forward a little bit. So we're going to go with the pink, and then we're also going to bring in the metallics. The metallics. The metallic paint. I love a little metallic. Anyways, how are y'all doing out there? How's your week been? How's your Friday been? What are your plans for the weekend? Tell me. I'm actually going on a little van adventure tomorrow. I'm nervous, but I'm also really excited. I still have yet to edit the video for my first camping trip in 2.5 years with Xander a couple weeks ago. I have all the footage, and all together between the evening that I the evening that I got there and the next day heading home, I think I have a total of like 4 hours of footage, maybe more. It's a lot, and I'm gonna split it into two, but even splitting it into two is a lot of work to sift through that footage and like get a creative flow for it. So I have it all like strung together, unedited, and the first part is up on my members. So if you want to see it unedited and just kind of like see me take all the clips to create a final video, you can go watch it there. But it's gonna take me at least a week more to get that first part out, which I'm in no rush. I feel happy with the progress that I've made this summer as far as like maintaining a schedule, as far as like exploring and doing creative things and documenting the process. But it definitely feels like such a long time ago now since I went camping in the van. tomorrow is another day and another opportunity to go see something cool, do something cool. All right, where are we going to start? Let's do these lips. This is all just detail work today with teeny tiny brushes. I also have a crook in my neck, and that's never good for painting. And it might be because I've been painting in here staring down at this palette and at these canvases like this. It's like so tiny, so teeny tiny. I feel like I have to like scrunch my shoulders up. I need an even smaller brush. You hear that? Silence. That feels good. The sound of silence feels good. The sound of silence feels good, and like the feeling of not having to be silent for fear of waking up a child feels good. I could scream if I wanted to. Just a little pop of color goes a long way. It goes a long way. Yes, it does. All right, let's get some highlight colors for the skin. Man. I will say, I feel like the other night when I started this, I had so much energy and so much momentum. And I was kind of working off of like this excitement of the challenge of the baby being asleep and me like trying to accomplish something in a time in which like it just felt like there was a sort of challenge element to it. So it was like, okay, if I have the ability to successfully paint in the studio while the baby is asleep and not wake him up. How exciting would that be? How exciting can that be? Is it possible to execute? Is it possible to be successful in that endeavor? And I was very much successful, and that was very exciting to me. But given the fact that like he's not here right now and I don't have to worry about him being asleep and me waking him up, it's kind of like, what's the fun? It is fun. I definitely want to be here doing this because I want these paintings to be finished. But I don't know, there's a different vibe. Definitely a different vibe. And I did go and get him some washable paint. We did end up going to the art supply store again yesterday, and I did get him some kids non-toxic washable paint, and I got some more small canvases too. I was like, I cannot believe we have not yet painted together. So we went and got that. We haven't used it yet, but soon come. I kind of want him to like paint the backgrounds of the canvas, and then I paint on top of what he painted, and it kind of be like a collaborative process where he kind of lays the foundation, the colors and whatnot, and then I go on top and paint whatever. One thing that I am feeling drawn to painting lately is the chickens. I feel like I'm overdue for painting the chickens because they are I don't know. They are my babies also, and they make me very happy. And now that they are laying eggs, it just feels all the more exciting to have them. I feel like I gotta do some chicken portraits. How are they looking? We got 1 and 2. I feel like the changes I'm making are very subtle, but I think in the end it'll all tie everything together and it'll work out beautifully. I think so. I know so, rather. And I really don't want to be sitting here for that long either. If I'm being honest, the other night I was in here for nearly 2 hours, and I don't foresee that for me today, given the fact that it's my time off, my day off, my night off, and given the fact that I need to be up early tomorrow to be ready. I gotta be responsible with my timing. So I'll probably paint a little bit, and then who knows. Okay, earrings. They need earrings. Let's whip out this metallic paint. Let's just go for it. I've got my classic gold. I've got a new gold. I got this the other day. radiant gold, and this is iridescent gold. This one's much more yellow. Cheers to a Friday night. First of all, I did say that I wanted to cover the sun and moon completely. Okay. And I like this radiant gold. I feel like the other one looks so dull now. But I wanted, I'm just gonna go for it. I don't want to think too hard about it. I don't want to think too hard about it. Part of me feels inclined to apologize for working in silence, but that's also just the reality of the situation, right? It's just I'm focused on what I'm doing. Sometimes I like to talk, and sometimes I end up sitting in silence while I do this. And honestly, that has kind of like deterred me in the past from even working during a live stream, or rather live streaming while I'm working, is because a lot of times I just end up like sitting in silence as I very intently stare at whatever it is I'm working on. Or I end up like I don't know, watching a YouTube video. Sometimes I listen to music. If I listen to music though on a live stream, it gets copywritten. And I don't want any copyright strikes. And I can't watch YouTube while I'm streaming on YouTube. So, me working in silence is what I've got. Sometimes I end up yapping so much. There's no such thing as silence. But at the moment, currently, it's feeling quiet. What are we thinking? Here it doesn't go, it's kind of hard to see the lighting. Then what I want to do, like I want to outline her. Oh my god. Where did this blue paint come from? What? Oh my god. What the fuck? No. My pinky touched the blue paint on the palette, and I mistakenly got it on the canvas. Oh my god. Okay. All is well. paranoid. Can you see the iridescence in her hair? I feel like, let's see. There it is. There it is. It's like the golden light shining on her afro. Okay. That is feeling pretty good. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to. I don't know. This feels like what I wanted. This feels like what I wanted. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to add too much and then it feel like that's too much. That feels pretty good. I feel like she wants a little bit. Just a little bit. On her nose. I don't know, man, that feels pretty good to me. And to be honest, I'm gonna go ahead and put my initials. I am gonna go ahead and put my initials on that thing. That's how confident I feel about it. Let that sit right there. Calling it done. I think I'm calling that one done. I got the gold iridescent paint highlighting the curls, the sunshine, the sun rays. That feels pretty good to me. I feel like I gotta bring some more sun rays from behind her head. Yeah. Oh, her earring. She needs an earring. I'm gonna do like a mini sun. That looks pretty good to me. All right, we're gonna leave her there, and we're gonna move on to the other one. We're gonna do some, should I do the iridescent purple or should I do the silver? I'm thinking I gotta pop open the silver. See what that's looking like. See what that's looking like. I've got this pearl, and then I've got ultra bright pearl, and this is nickel. I would have considered them both silver. They both look like silver, but let's see. One is like white. It's very clearly like pearl. Can you see it? Pearl and silver. I don't like the pearl. The pearl isn't working for me for this. So we're gonna go with the silver. We're gonna see what the silver is hitting for. We're gonna see what the silver is hitting for and go from there. First. the silver makes much more sense to me. Beautiful, beautiful. I've never used silver paint before, I don't think. I actually bought the silver paint for my personal painting that I've got back there that I'm working on. And I am looking forward to seeing how it works out for me with that project. Beautiful, beautiful. Coming along. The silver is nice. I like the way the silver stands out against the dark blue, purple. I'm so used to using like the golds, or I have like two different iridescent greens. I have an iridescent blue that I like using, and I have an iridescent purple that looks good on top of other colors, but never used a silver. And I like it. I like it. I like it. Picasso. Yeah. All right, let's do some silver around her hair. I feel like this moon, silver, purple, blue background is giving disco vibes, and the sun, golden background is giving like hippie vibes. I'm getting two different vibes from the colors. I am enjoying it quite a bit though. I'm enjoying the silver quite a bit. The earring. I think the earring, my signature, and that might be it. I knew it was just gonna be like the details for the remainder of this painting to like get it done, but I didn't think it would go by this quickly. But I don't want to overdo it. And I feel like I've executed what I wanted to do for these. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to overdo it. Just want them to exist as they are and to be happy with them. And I feel pretty happy.
Alright, that feels pretty complete. I'm gonna put my initials on these and call it done. And go on about my business. What time is it? 7:57, about to be 8 o'clock. Call it a full hour in the studio. I'm happy with that. That feels satisfactory to me. That feels very satisfactory to me. I think they're done. Let me show you. Here's one. And here is two. Wow, that silver pops. And that gold pops. Wow. I like them. I love them. I'm happy with them. But I am going to call them done. We are done. I have nothing more to do, nothing more to say. I'm finished. So if you joined me tonight in this live, even though it was a quick one, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And I'm finished with these for now. I'm actually going to take a quick picture and post them to my website. So if you want them, they are going to be sold as a pair. You can have them. Go check out my website. In the meantime, you all have a wonderful, happy, relaxing, or fun, however you want to do it, Friday night. Have a great weekend. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.